everybody. Just getting set up. Welcome to my channel. And for those who are not already visit my channel, I do readings on a weekly basis. I also do healing, hypnotherapy. I also work with attachment disorders, and I heal limerence and inner child healing. All sorts of fun things. I gotta see if I can bring up my chat. So bear with me, everybody, as I'm just bringing up the chat so everybody can see what everybody is saying, because obviously I can't do readings for you if I can't read my chat. All right, so I'm just uploading some of the signs, and I thought I will check in and see how you're all doing. All right, so sound is down. Feedback. Bring myself up. Okay. I'm needing to see how I can self up. I could try to log in. Isn't I had to do some work trying to fix microphone issue. It's not. See if it this way. So oh. Oh, here I go. I'm here. I'm here. So come join me and ask your question and see if we can phone right on the camera and see if we can answer your question. Remember, you have to be a subscriber. You have to be a subscriber to me. This is how we do energy exchange. For those, I just already dropped Virgo, Cancer, and Leo. Next after this, I will be dropping, let me see, Aries. I think I'll do Aries and Capricorn. Maybe, I'm not sure what the next one would be, but maybe looking for a couple of you who are actually quite a few regulars of mine. I usually don't start doing this until around 3:30, so I have a couple of you who look for me a little later on the day, but I thought I would drop on and see if I can touch base with a couple of you. And so where is everybody? Okay, where is everyone? Right, I will. Might do a collective read while I'm looking for everyone. Everybody may be thinking I'm just uploading one. But I would jump on. All right. So, hey, empathy. Nice to see you. I'm just waiting for my normal, typical group that tends to jump on. I do have a bunch of people who tend to, but I normally don't jump on until like a couple hours from now. Oh, thank you, empathy. I appreciate that. I don't know if you've seen any of my readings before. I just went and dropped a couple of our universal signs. Do you have a question? What are current feelings, thoughts of towards Mina? All right. So let's do it this way, right? One question. And let me do it this way. Are you Mina? Are you Mina? Yeah. Pisces and Cap. I'm going to do Capricorn very soon. Pisces, I didn't post that yet. Yeah, I was thinking you were. Yes. All right. So, Mina, let me do it this way. All right. All right. So, first, I'm going to show you what is the energy of the summer solstice bringing to you. I'm getting the Four of Swords upside down. Right? So the Four of Swords upside down is the summer solstice is about fixing what is broken. All right? So you had some releasing of some energy that had to go. There was some energy that was creating some conflicts between you two, and it looks like some healing of that energy is coming through for both of you. This is your energy, and you've got the Three of Swords upside down. So the Three of Swords tends to represent pain and grief and suffering, a lot of heartbreak. And when it's reversed, there's a lot of healing that's taken place. It's like you are either really shoving this pain down deep inside you, or you're repressing it. You're not looking at really what is going on here. But this is also a stage of us to be able to, you're not seeing where this is creating lots of pain for you. There's been a lot of sorrow. There's been a lot of pain. This is not serving your happiness. This is creating for you a lot of suffering. Now, him and is Fahad. Fahad, I have temperance. And so Fahad sees that there's not a balance between this. It's like, oh, I don't know if I like her the same way I like she likes me. I don't know if I have the same feelings towards this person the way I feel towards them. Or is it basically that my feelings are going to be there in the future? So there is a little bit of polarity at play here regarding if he gives all of his energy into this, is he going to receive everything back? There is something where he feels like he's going to get shortchanged. This is not about you, Mina, and this is not anything to do with your worthiness. This has a lot to do with his imbalance. He feels that the more that he gives into this, the more that he's going to wonder if he's going to be shortchanged, that he is going to come out on top, absent. And so there is something to do with his own wound from the past, where he felt that he would give and give and give and not get anything in return. So this is the energy of you and him together. you know, you two together does bring happiness. You two together is success. You two together does bring this beautiful energy of healing, a beautiful energy of success, a beautiful energy together. And so this is the thing. You and this person together is not a bad thing. It is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. And so what's happening is, it's not that they're not choosing you. This has nothing to do with this. They're not showing up for themselves. They have a wound that is blocking them, where they feel that they're not even quite sure if they are going to receive what they deserve, because they have an inability to receive. And so if they go and give into this, they're not feeling successful, because of the fact that they have their own blockage of being a wonderful manifester and seeing that they are worthy. So this is a projection that you receive. I see that someone has abandonment issues, or there is a form of negative, seeing this as a loss. All right. There is a mindset that is coming through, whether they're feeling like, I like abandonment issues is when the more that they care for somebody, the more that they question if they're going to lose this. Sometimes this doesn't come up when, everything is just like, oh, it's all right, we'll see how things go. But when there's feelings, and so there may be a parent that was not available, maybe lost in grief, there was some suffering that happened at some point. And because of that, there is a hardship or an abandonment wound that keeps on being replayed. And so because of that, you have to go and pay attention to how to inspire. If it's you, inspire yourself to pay attention to what would be positive. So yes, there's no contact for 9 months. So you're focusing on the fact that they have moved on. You're focusing on the fact that they want something else. You're focusing on all of these negative attributes, right? And so what's happening is, your hope and healing is to see that this had nothing to do with you. You have to focus on what it is that you want. If you are focused on you being in a receiving mode of someone that nurtures you, cares for you, tells you that you are lovely, tells you that you are beautiful, tells you, what is it that you want? What do you wish for? And this is what this is saying. What do you wish for? Because the star is really about what you want that you are not receiving. And if you can decide on what it is that you truly want, then this is what you're going to manifest. You're going to manifest the ability of receiving this wish in your life. I'm not saying it has to be this person showing up and giving it to you. I want you to be open to the fact that maybe you're focusing so much on the door that closed, the negativity that happened. Sorry. The negativity or the not lack of communication that is happening for you, because I'm getting all choked up in here. And so there's a block here that has taken place because you may be creating it by focusing so much on this block. So the more that you're focusing on this block, the more that this block is being created and pushing this energy. Get into the energy of the queen that you are. You are worthy. You are desirable. You are to give yourself that caring energy that you seek in this person. So when you are in a situation where you are truly knowing, you are grounded in this energy, that you are desirable, that you are worthy, that you are vivacious, that you are nurturing, that you are sensible, that you are deserving. Saying those affirmations doesn't mean it unless you truly believe it. And so when you are believing that you are that person, living your life as that person, you're focusing on those energies as that person, everything else just falls into place. As long as you're focused on what he's doing, why he's not contacted you, what is going on, you're going to see that that's the energy you keep on creating. This is a lot to do with you and this person aligning. And this person needs to heal some wounds. So this person may have had to go off to heal some wounds because somebody here between you and your person has some abandonment issues. And so those abandonment issues means every single time they start feeling, they're feeling some form of a possibility that if you get close, at some point you're going to leave. Or they get close, some point they're going to shut down. There is a natural shutdown that happens as a protection, right? Look ahead to the future. Yeah, I know he's got abandonment issues. It's coming up. So I want you to look ahead. Think ahead a month, 2 months, 3 months from now. Be patient, right? See yourself in that energy, being the queen, manifesting what you want, knowing everything is falling into place, understanding how everything is really about you being deserving. You are the one. You are worthy. You are masterful. I'm seeing that he has abandonment issues. Well, you see, if you choose to move on from him and block him from everything, then don't point the finger at him that he hasn't been in your life. So I can't wrap my head around this with people. Why ask people to check your energy if you are purposely blocking that person? The person probably is not blocking you. It's you. So do you have abandonment issues? Do you have an inability to feel this connection? Because loving unconditionally is about allowing that door to be open, that if they ever want to say hi, you can say hi. You are a person that I welcome into my life. But if you are creating that wall, you are the one who's creating that barrier. You're the one who's shutting your heart down. And so this whole concept of, oh, I need to block him. You know what? Block him is a trauma response. Like I said, he's got abandonment issues. He's dealing with his own stuff. But your thing is you're reacting. You're reacting to him. You're reacting to him in a lot of ways. Because when you say, well, he's chosen to go back to his ex-wife due to their son, let him. Let him. But your reaction is blocking them, reacting to them. But you're asking me to check in on your energies together. So right now, you two together is the son. It's great. But he also has abandonment issues. And so right now, it has to be one-sided. He has to devote his energy to someone else right now. So my question is, why are you asking? What's going on here? Okay. And that's the thing. If you're asking about this particular person, you haven't moved on. Yeah, you haven't moved on. You're still holding on to this person. You're still wanting to know what's going on here. But you know, I'm hoping that this helped you. Definitely. This person is just, it has nothing to do with emotions. You two together is the sun. It is the best thing in the world. They're just dealing with some responsibilities. And we've got Saturn retrograde coming up this summer. So you may see some things turn. All right? You'll see some things turn. You've just got a lot of illusions coming out that needed to be addressed right now, if that makes sense. The energy overall for you is the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords upside down says, you know what? This was just causing a lot of stress for both of you right now. They felt that they could not be able to relax and really enjoy this relationship as much as they wanted to with you, or you with them, because of this interference that was taking place. And so maybe it was shame, maybe it was guilt, but look forward to the readings that I will post later for you and for Capricorn and Pisces. Okay. But yeah, there was definitely some anxiety that was coming through for you two if you were together at this time. So I'm not seeing that you two can't be together right now. I mean later. I'm just seeing right now you can't be together. And that's only because they're working through something. And to understand something, this is not because you're not good enough, and it's not because you're not worthy enough. This is something to do with they need something to align them with their womb. And so there is somehow a reflection that has taken place for them to mirror that wound. All right? I hope that helped. I'm going to do a reading for Anne. She had asked me for a mini read. She's not here. She's going to message. She says, darn, I missed it. And so I'm just going to do one for Anne. I hope empathy that helped you in any which way. I'm going to go and do Anne now. Anne might jump on if she finds me. If not, I will certainly. I'm looking for here it is. All right. All right, Anne, this one's for you. I know you have asked me in one of the comments for reading, so Anne is looking for a reading. And lots of fast movement is happening for you right now. Some big change is happening. It's going to happen sudden. It's going to be like shift. It's going to go boom, right? So there it is. I don't know if you're going to suddenly get a message. I don't know if you're going to suddenly get some advice. Something is happening, and it's making everything happen real fast for you. Your energy right now, I'm showing the Seven of Pentacles reverse. you feel a little bit like a setback is happening for you. It's like, uh-oh, everything is not progressing the way I was expecting. Everything is not happening. I don't feel that the future is turning out the way, whether you got some news that your person moved on or some form of rejection that's happened. Somehow something kind of knocks you down a little bit in somewhere where you thought there was some potential for some growth is kind of shrunk down a bit. Your person is showing High Priestess in reverse. This person knows. This person knows they want to be with you. They are keeping secrets from you. They are not telling you the truth. If there's somehow something delivered, they're holding back something from you. And so the energy I'm showing here is Seven of Wands upside down in reverse. And so there is a part of you that is trying to look for some advice. You're trying to figure out what to do. You're trying to say, I'm grasping at straws here. I really don't know where I stand in this situation. But right now, you are in abundant form. You are able to see that this is a relationship. You are the wife. You were the one. You are very secure in this situation. It's just that, because they're trying to manipulate this or get it in their favor, they're trying to make sure that they are going to be able to control you. Because really, your energy right now is showing that you are in abundant mindset. You're actually in control. You just need to focus on how you can be able to receive this, because this is something that is new for you. Like, you're not used to being in control. You're not used to being in charge. You're not used to having things work out for you. You're not used to being in an abundant mindset. This is really, you've got the upper turn, but you have to realize you don't want it to be in and out. You don't want to be love bombing. You don't want it you want it something slow and steady, and you want to nurture this. You don't want to go and lose your power quickly. You want to be able to make sure that this is something that is not short-lived, and you don't want it to be short-lived at all. So this is the thing, how to make sure that the light is burning and will be burning for a very long time for you, because you've had a long time to think about this. And so, you've thought about, this marriage really had a breaking point and it failed. And so that's the thing, is how can I make sure that this doesn't fail again? If he comes back and he changes, like, is it just going to be pretend? Is it something that's going to stay? Is he really changed? And what about you? How can you prove that you've changed? And so this is the thing. There is some old pain that nobody's talking about. There is something that happened that ruined this marriage that nobody is talking about. And that's the thing. Nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to take on the shame. Nobody wants to say, this was my fault. And the thing is, you also don't want to get into people-pleasing fault, because then that puts the other person into a defensive, dictative state. You are the queen, and you deserve somebody who stays still even when everything is falling down. You don't deserve somebody who runs away. You don't deserve somebody who's going to shut down. You don't deserve somebody who stonewalls. And this person stonewalls. This person hurt you. This person was a one-sided relationship where you did all the work, and this person was emotionally unavailable. So for you, you have to look at, is this really worth celebrating if he comes back to you? And that's the thing. You want this so much. You're like, I want this so much. I want this so much. I want this so much. You wish all you want, but really, truly, what is going to make you happy? Just take the person out of it. What is it that you deserve? Do you want financial support? Do you want sex? Do you want to be wined and dined and you feel lonely? Because if you keep on looking at really what you deserve, you're going to see you deserve a lot more than what he gave you. You deserve a man who is going to take you on dates. He's going to go and pay for your way. He's going to open the door for you. And he is going to treat you like a queen that you deserve. Because you deserve it all. So look ahead into the future and figure out what it is you want. And visualize that you deserve that and that you're receiving that. And take his actual face out of it, but allow a man without a face provide it and give you all of that, and just allow that energy in. And I will tell you, there is this love, this soulmate, this perfect relationship that's going to show up for you. And if it's not him, it's someone else. Or is it just you? Project it out, whoever you want. All right, Anne, it's for you. All right, if nobody else is showing up right now, I am possibly going to turn it down, and I might try to check in again. And I just did a reading for you. I just did your reading. I hope you go back and watch it. I just did your reading in. I don't have to do it. All right. So you can say hi, but you just showed up at the very end of your reading, just as I finished it. All right. Anybody else showing up? Because I can't read it, and I just read for you. So I hope everybody, I will come and check in again in a few hours. I'm going to go and work my... I just did it right here. Like right here. Like, this is your cards. This is your reading. You just have to, like, reverse and just see what you missed. I did somebody else's reading, and then I did yours. That's why I tagged you. I said, hey, I'm going to do reading for Anne because she asked me for one. All right. Anne, you were delight. And also empathy, Mina, you were a delight as well. So I'm going to wrap it up here. And I wish you all a beautiful solace. And I'm going to go and finish the signs. I still have to go and upload a bunch more signs. I just uploaded. Yeah, and I'll do Capricorn later in a little bit. I've got Capricorn and a bunch of others that I'll be doing up a little later and sending those off. All right. So wish you a beautiful solace. And I will be looking for you, all of you again. All right. Cheerios, since nobody else is showing up right now. Oh, Chanley. I was just saying my goodbyes. Chanley, you have no idea. You have no idea. I was just about to click the button off. I would do some cards pull for you, but you just, like, literally slipped in as I said my goodbyes. I was like, cheerio, everybody. No. I said, you just asked at the very end. So. All right, Chandler. I deserve lots of love for this. All right. Hanley, what's going on for you for the summer solace? I got the sunshine now. It was pretty rainy out earlier. All right. Starting off for you, I got the Ace of Pentacles. New opportunity is showing up for you, Chanley. It is going to be an abundant opportunity. It's going to be inspirational. All right, so this is something that's going to be strong and stable, and it's going to be very secure. It's a very strong, stable, new opportunity is beginning for you. If it hasn't beginning, it's going to be coming up in the next month. This is the energy that is manifesting with the solace. So I see a new opportunity showing up for you. And this new opportunity is because you have been in an energy where you haven't been really in your feelings. You were a little disconnected. You felt like, you know, everybody's showing up and you're like, oh, they were handsome. But you just weren't getting the feels. You weren't just feeling the feels, right? You were just like, oh, they're handsome and, you know, but you were bored. All right? You're bored. You're bored. And so the universe said, my darling, if you're bored, it's time to inspire that heart. And you were open up your heart. And so once you open up the heart decided to dazzle you. And yes, here we go. And so this person showed up and they didn't know what was happening here, right? They weren't planning this. They didn't know what was happening. They didn't even initiate this. They were like, you know, it just happened, right? It just happened. And so here I see, you know, you got a little resistance here. I think they may even they may be a little immature. And I'm seeing that there's a possibility that they have some fears. If you haven't met them yet, there may be some fears that you have to deal with. All right. I see that this has a lot to do with some progress that you have made, and you still have to plan ahead a little bit. Well, hopefully he's a single man. So I see that there is a lot of reaping your rewards. A lot of you now have already planted the seeds, and now it's time for you to start hauling in your goals. So it's like you're fishermen gathering your nets and seeing what you're harvesting from your nets, right? This is a time for you to see what's going on, but not from a point of tapping into your intuition and trying to figure it out. It's time for you to stay in your divine feminine energy and know that you're a magnet, and already they're coming in. Like, don't try to think you're going to call them in. Know that they're already on it. Like, it's like they're just trying to make their way to you already. Like, it's already done. All right, it's already done. And so what's happening is you had to take down some kind of barrier. I don't know if you're guarded. I don't know if there has been blocks. I don't know if they're guarded or if there is some blocks, but you need to take that down and know that it's already happened. And, you know, you don't need to defend yourself. You don't need to be armored. You don't need to be questioning anything. This person is worthy. This person is the King of Pentacles. This person is going to give you the security that you want. They're going to be a provider that you're looking for. Yes, of course, you're a divine feminine, and this is a divine masculine. They're going to be reliable. They're going to be a provider. They're going to keep you protected. And so, you know, you've played around with a lot of, I'm going to say this, fuck boys, where, you know, they were like love bombers and they were like coming in and hardcore and then taking off again. So I'm not going to give you the sign of what they are, but you were used to these avoidant attachment boys. And so this is the thing. You're tired of playing around these little games with people who don't choose you. You needed to choose yourself, low vibration men, right? So this is the thing. You decided, no more am I a victim, right? You're not in a victim mentality. The doors are not closing on you. You closed your doors on them. All right. So this is the thing. You have to understand, you need to reset your energy, put your timeline in the divine feminine that you are, and now open the doors wide. Open your energy up wide and say, okay, universe, I'm ready. Let him in. Because you know he's already on his way, right? And you need to focus on the fact that this person is going to be consistent, is going to be provided. Stop paying attention. Stop paying attention, and you are in the low vibration by paying attention if they are going to be comparing to those from the past. You need to stop comparing because you're giving that energy to this person. You are no longer needing to seek. You are no longer on this energy of solitude. You are no longer needing to learn. You know that you were in your own way of your heart, of how you were manifesting. This person is not going to be the one to heal your manifesting. You need to be aware that you can only control yourself. And any red flags, next. That's it. Just red flags. Oh, next. You're not going to get hurt. This person is going to be graceful, going to be tactful. There's not going to be a lot of red flags. You don't have to worry about the resistance of them reacting in a resistant way. And you won't have to be always standoffish. It's just going to take some time. Allow them to court you. Allow them to open up to you. And it won't be an ending to this one this time. That's your reading. You're going to be happy with this one, right? You're going to be happy with this one. The sun is bringing you your sun. Your sunshine in your... All right. You know where all to find me. There we go, right in here. You can all find me at that website. You can also download any of my PDFs to help you be aligned with the love of your life. And as well, I am posting the signs. I've just posted a couple of the signs already. And I am, let me see, I just already uploaded Virgo, Leo, Cancer. And I'm about to go and upload a couple more. Don't forget, I have some videos on limerence. I have how to be in abundance. Like, I have so many really, really helpful videos that are posted to help you to align with your person and, you know, to be in alignment with what you really want to manifest in your life. And leave a comment below. Let me know if you resonate with any of these. I seen that a couple of you, sorry, Anne, I couldn't get to you through the week. And when I seen this, I thought I would just make sure to do your read. I love it when you guys are responding on my posts. I love it when you guys are connecting and let me know what's going on. And I love it that you guys all came and joined me. And I will check on you guys a little later on. Love you all. Bye.